few last puzzles. Let's go do them. I guess I should also look at the credits at some point, but not right now. Alright. I am missing a few things in this tapestry thing. Missing Voyage, missing Flight. I went and looked it up. I think I'm missing one in Submerge or Network or something. But I don't remember. Possible to set that up? I don't know if I did this more than once. Was jump in here, create this, go through here, move the pot in, jump in here, remove the pot. What's up, Steven? How you doing? And that's how I ended up over here. Been trying to reach you about your title's extended warranty. Oh, man. Wait. Okay. I do have a green box here, so this might be possible. Huh. How do I... Is this possible? Okay, stop and think for a second. What's my bitrate? White. What does that mean? That's Twitch. Why are you being weird? There we go. Green. I like that one better. What's funny is I get those phone calls periodically, but never consistently. Oh. I could drop the green box downward, but that doesn't help me. You'd like enter the box and then move the box, but I can't really knock that. Need to get the box someplace. I don't think with the setup I have I can do this. Not sure if it's this level either, but either way I probably should go work on Flight. We'll come back to this. If it's the right one. I might look it up again. Which one is this? How did I set this up? I can just drag this in here. Jump in here. Oh, oops, I need the other pot. My recursive box. Remove this pot. Yeah, that was the pot I wanted. Okay, now we're where we need to be. So solve the incredibly minor puzzle of taking a brick and bring it into this spot here. That's not the option I needed. Alright, key. We are already one step in the right direction. Let's grab our recursive box. So now I have recursive box, which is nice. I can use it to get into the other... I can use it to bring this box into this area. Which I still think feels like the right thing. I wanted to try something silly. So I want to chuck this box high as I can. Enter this box. Check this box a little bit lower. Exit. Didn't quite work the way I was hoping. Still recoverable. But didn't quite work the way I hoped it would. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to grab the object on my way up, but that didn't work. So let's play. I still want to play around with this concept. It's easy enough to fix as long as I bring the brick in with me. I need to enter the box. Yes, I need to do something with this box first in this frame if I want to mess with this idea. All the way at the top. Enter the box. And enter the box. Then don't enter the box. I grabbed it, but I'm also not in a position to actually done anything with it. Not sure that actually helped. Okay, re-enter box. The good news is I figured out how to get the ending, I think. I was, like, I was in the shower, actually, and I was like, yes, I understand this now. No, okay, you cannot grab items on ascent, even if you're coming out of a box. So that's beautiful. So now I have to figure out how this puzzle actually works. So the issue I have, there's many issues I have. I need to be able to bring in keys. So we'll start with the obvious. I can bring one key in, but then I can only bring in one object into this particular world. The object I need is the key. There's no way around that. I need to bring the box with the key. I need to somehow bring the key in and do something with it. Really what I want to do is, like, enter this box a few times. I'm not really sure if that's going to help, but I want to do it anyway. Oh, no, wait, I don't want to do that just in case I end up sending myself back. I've already gotten the diamond. I don't need that. The question really I have is it possible to use the green box? Well, no, if I enter the green box here, it just takes me to the outer frame. So all I can really do is smuggle forward one key. I need to smuggle forward two... I need to smuggle upward 2 keys. I can only bring in a box. One box. I took the wrong box, and I've screwed up everything, haven't I? Yep. I just get back to where I started. Well, I'm actually negatively impacted. Gotta restart the whole thing because I screwed it up. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about that puzzle. Need to bring you in here. Like, the amount of tools I have for that section are very small, really. I think that's what I wanted to do. Nope. Fair way. How does this work? Need to go back in. I need to grab this. Because I didn't need to grab this. I just need to move the other pot. Oh. I keep moving the same pot. Wait, no, I need to move the other pot and then go through this pot. It's not complicated, just pot. There we go. But yeah, I'm still not really sure what to do with this at all. Like, I don't have any real persistent things. I don't have any possibility of oobleck, which would solve a great number of problems. I guess I want to try something silly with the key. See if the keys behave differently. I'm certain so far of all the moves I've made. Like, nothing's been destructive. And there's only so much you can do with a single green box. So I want to grab a key to play with. Once again, I'm not entirely convinced of this plan, but... Can I get the key up there? No, I can do that. It doesn't really matter. I don't see a way to get keys out without a brick. Alright, so here's the idea. We chuck the key. We enter the box. We throw the box. No. That didn't help. On the bright side, nothing destructive has happened yet. There's not that many moves I can make, which makes me think that I just need to find the one right move just to come from here. Not that one. Like, I like the idea of jumping out of the box and using that as my elevation, because you can do that, as I'm going to demonstrate for a second. Like, I feel like that trick is kind of cool, and I don't remember if I've used it somewhere else. But, like, I can use this to come up here. I can't grab the box from it, though. I can easily get the box up there. That's a thing I can do. But I can only do it with a brick. Because I can do the same sort of thing, but I can put the brick a little bit higher up. In which case the box is all the way up here. But then I only smuggled in a brick. A single brick doesn't really do me a lot of good in this. to the man who did it wrong anyway. Oh, brick. But yes, brick. Oh. Okay. And then use this to move it up higher. Oh, wait, I didn't enter the box yet. Hope if I remembered what I was doing. Help a lot. But yeah, I'm still basically stuck on the same few puzzles. I need to go up one. There we go. Retrieve box. Enter box. Throw box. Then I retrieve my brick. Wait. No, I need to go down one deeper for this to work. Alright, well, still not in any worse of a shape than I was when I entered the thing. I mean, I guess I could use the trick. Maybe? Okay, no. Okay. Enter the box. Enter the box. I'm not really sure what I was thinking here. Entering the box twice doesn't help me. I need to move the brick to a more irritating location first, before throwing the box. That's the important trick here. Like there, that's a good spot. Now we enter the box. Throw the box. Then we can retrieve the box, and it's up here. Hooray. The box is now up there. So that's a thing I can do, but it's not useful yet. The problem is I need to move 2 keys into this world. In order to move 2 keys in this world, I need to bring the key box with me, which is this one. And I can only bring in one object, so all I have now is the key box, which is great. What I can do is bring a box in with me, so I could bring in the key box in this box, in which case I could re-enter the area with a single key, which is great, but I also need to re-enter this box to get a second key. So that's not immensely helpful. Because the keys do not have a green property or anything, they're just regular old keys. But I also need to get them back out, which needs a brick. Unless I come back through the way I just said, but I can only do that, that's a one-way trip. I can do it once as a trick. But at the same time, that doesn't solve the problem, because I need to be moving keys upward. I need 2 keys. And I can only bring in one object. So if I only needed 1 key, all I could do is just bring in the key, and then I'd be done. I have a key, so I could do it. Key here doesn't help me, because it's not going to stick around. I mean, it's going to stick to the wall, but it won't stay forever. Now, other things I could do, I could bring the box in to other things, right? I can bring the green box into other places. Have I considered options involving that? Let's take a moment and think. So if I do this, I have a green box in this world with brick. I like the brick. The brick is fun. If I bring this in, I have the green box in a world with a brick and this thing. I can bring the green box forward a step, which is cool. I have a brick. Then I can smuggle the brick in. Which means I can now do what? What option does this give me with the green box? It means I have to destroy the entire structure going back up to do this, because I can only have 1 brick at a time. Well, I can come back with a second brick, actually. I can have 2 bricks. Because I may... No, I can't have 2 bricks. I can have 1 brick. I only get 1 brick. So this still only gets me 1 key, assuming I want to bring it in the way I did. Can't bring it back. I can bring the brick forward one, but that doesn't help me. I'm not sure about this inversion set. Let's try the other way and see if I like it more. But I'm not convinced either way, really. Because putting this in here means I now have a green box in here. I can have a brick in here, which gets me a green box and a key in this room. I guess I could actually bring the box that spawns bricks into this room. Well, or a brick. It doesn't really matter which. I can bring one object. And I can bring in one of these. So I could really create a new top level thing kind of nicely. But I'm not sure what the utility of this is yet. So I can bring in the brick. Well, bring in the brick. The problem once again is I need this thing to be the top level. At some point, I need to be bringing items upward and outward. So it's nice that I can get more of these boxes from the green box, but it doesn't really solve any problem I'm having. So I'm back to staring at things. Let's have a drink. And praying I don't mess up, so I get stuck in an infinite loop. Or an uninfinite loop. Okay. So bringing this in, let's play with the brick room, because the brick room is the least dangerous room to be in. And I've just realized I screwed it up by bringing out the wrong chest. Alright. Let's go through this exercise again. Plunk it down. Grab this. Grab that. Do this. I entered via the other pot. So I'm going to the left pot. And Snow World. Okay. So now what? Yeah, throw the brick at it. It just comes down to, I don't really think I understand the actual constraint here well enough to solve the puzzle. Alright, let's go to the brick room. I have a brick here. I have multiple of these. Now the problem is, I only have one brick. Like, with the powers of this, if I invert it this way, I can have many bricks. I have as many bricks as I want. This is a known property of how this game works. I take the chest that produces bricks and put it in this room. I can subsequently get many bricks. So now I have an unlimited number of bricks, if I feel like it. Which is cool and all, but it's still just an unlimited number of bricks. Let me get more bricks. Like we can build a tower of bricks. That's all we can really do with this setup. I can't bring in the key box. Hey, I got an achievement for this. I'm happy with that. But now I just have a bunch of bricks. So that's not great. The problem is that I need to enter... that I need to bring 2 keys in. And there's no real getting around it. I need a top level that's in this sort of domain. I need to find a way to retrieve keys, which doesn't seem to be happening. I can use this to bring forward another copy of this chest. So I can smuggle a key forward, But then I can never come back here. If I enter via the... never come back here. Yeah, I can never come back here. If I do that, right? So I could re-enter via this chest. But I can't get back up. I can't move this chest. Like, I want the chest to be in this world so I can exit it and it goes somewhere else, but I can't without a copy of this chest. Can I? Like, what I want to do is somehow have this chest in here and then throw it against the wall so I can go up a level, but then I still have the same problems. Is there anything else in here that's exploitable? Not really. I can get back. I can move items back to the opening area if I really felt the need to, but that's not helpful. I can get more bricks. I don't feel like the brick room is going to be handy. Again, I can only bring one chest forward. Bring one thing forward along with the green chest. I could bring a second copy of this chest with me if I felt the need to. But I can get an infinite number of these through the green chest, so that doesn't matter. I want to be in this chest after being in this room, and then come back to this room somehow. But that doesn't work. Like, if I could swing that, that would be great, but I can't. Like, if I do that, then I end up at the bottom of that pit. Or do I? No, because I would have to enter the box to move the box, and I can't move the box if I'm already in the box with the other box. None of this actually makes a lot of sense, does it? Like, what I want to do is somehow enter this box. Oh. Oh, you turn on ads. For some reason, I thought that'd be TTS. How you doing, Squiggles? Indeed, I picked the box. Let's see what's in the box. It's this box. You wanna know what's in this box? It's the same box. It's all the same box all the way down. If I take that and enter in there, I'm trapped in that loop. Same thing if I take the green box. It doesn't matter what box I take here. Wait, I destroyed the key box again. Take the chest, enter the other box, get this thing, take this one, throw it out, and enter. Box. Yeah, it has to be smuggled backwards. There's no way around that particular constraint. I can't bring more than one item forward. Unless it's the green box, which isn't inspiring. Now, I can bring one item in. So I can have a box. Or I can have a key. May as well get a key up to the top level, because it don't hurt me none. Yeah, these boxes came from the top level. There's no way I can clone more of them. Right over there. Scratch my nose. Be confused as to why this is scrolling. Oh, right, because it's doing the ad thing. Huh. Why is it doubling up all of these? I'm probably just printing them twice. Think? Oh, they rearranged the... Of course they rearranged stuff in there. Why wouldn't they rearrange stuff in there? Thank you, Jason Encoder. We have a box. Well, cube. So I'm back to the state I was in. The only way I think this works is I somehow use this box. It's like I elevate the green box where it needs to be after entering the green box. Like I can do that as a last step, but that doesn't... Alright, if I move the box first, I'm not in the box, and so moving the box to the top doesn't help. But also, I need to acquire 2 keys after getting the box up there. I like my strategy for getting the box up there, but it presently doesn't help. If I need 1 key, I could probably swing this, I think. Because, like, if I don't need to get the box up there, I just want me up there, all I have to do is throw this. And leave. See? Easy. Can I enter the box while it's in transit? That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, close enough. No. Fire Emblem. Go. And engage. Play it. I don't think that gets me out of the box. The box is the only important thing here. Only the box. Only the box. Okay, once again, working backwards. I need to get 2 keys up to that level. They need to be in this frame. I have to be able to get keys from a lower frame to get them, because you can't bring in 2 items from an outer frame that aren't green. Just box, just box, just box. Just shut up and box! I enter the green box. No, that doesn't mean anything. Entering the green box doesn't help me. The only way to, like, use the green box to move around is if I can use a recursive step. So it has to be in here if I want to do a recursive step with it. Have I heard of the Spider-Verse? I think I've seen the first movie. Now introducing the box verse. It's a much less exciting verse. Second verse, same as the first. Alright, we're just gonna try something stupid now, I guess. I'm not really sure any of the stuff I want to do makes sense. Enter this box. No. Right, I can never exit again because I'm stuck up here. I can't use the flying box trick to move this because there's only one version of this. So really, I've just hosed myself again. Boxman. Biles Boxralis. Maybe I'll go work on one of the other puzzles. I'm not making any headway. There's like one small key thing I need to understand for this, and I just don't have it. I don't know how to get it. Like, I'm not sure how the greenness of that box helps me beyond transporting upward. It's the issue of the keys. The keys are the issue. I need 2 of them. I need a box to get them. So, like, I can get as many keys as I want as long as I have access to both of these boxes, or the ability to put this box in that box. But again, it has to be smuggled upward. So I can only do so much. So I have to, before I do any of the other nonsense, enter this box. So at the top level, I can have 2 keys. Having this box in another box doesn't seem useful. Like, there must be some sort of way I can path around it. But it feels like this is the only sensible set of moves, is to move the box with the keys into this box. But then I can never get the key out of the box. I can only ever move a key forward. it's a green box. So if I get one key outward from here... No, right, because I can't... They both have to come outward. They can't go forward. If I move the green box and... If I enter the green box, then move it somewhere else, it gets stuck. I don't want to do that. Because I've already beaten that hole. I don't know what to do with this. Am I in the box? I think I'm in the box. I'm not in the box. I'm never in the box when I want to be in the box. Alright. Let's go salvage my box. And remember to enter the box before you do anything silly. Like, I can get this box up here by entering this box multiple times. And dropping that, throwing that, and grabbing this. So then I've gotten upward using the box. But now I'm stuck. I don't have any other options here. I can get one key and then I fall out of the world. Well, I get stuck in the stuck in the pit. So I really need the box to get out. If I could... I don't know what to do. Like, the box just doesn't help me. Unless there's another silly trick that I'm missing about exiting and being stuck with walls. I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure. Alright, well, let's try the other thing. Try Voyage for a few minutes. Because this one's easy to set up. Wait. Right, take this inward. Take this inward and then go in it again and then come back out. And then exit. And it's done. Well, step 1 is done. There's still step 2 to contend with. Go in this one. Okay. So now I'm back here. In this area. I can move a key outward. Can't do much more than move the key outward here. And then we have the same problem as before, our inability to jump high. And there's no gravity for items, so they just travel indefinitely until they run into an object. I mean, wall. Because there's no objects here other than walls that matter. I only need one key. I can, however, jump over this, which is lovely. But I can't, like, catch the key. I can't, of all things, move a brick out. If I could move a brick out, then I could do something. Because I need to smuggle the brick out. But the brick's in a pretty impenetrable spot. I also can't smuggle the other chest in here because it gets stuck. I mean, it won't go. If I can get it down there, I can get the brick, but that wouldn't really solve the problem. You can keep throwing against the walls. Supposedly, the answer to this is going to make me groan, which is always a good sign, but I don't know what that's going to actually mean. You try the unlikely cheese scenario, which unfortunately requires getting another key every time I mess it up. Though I might go and put this in the other box, because I think it's more fun that way. Oh, yeah, not high enough. Oh, was high enough. Still not really sure what the rule is for this to work. Well, I don't know why it worked there. It usually makes a weird noise. Now I have key back. Almost. It's a weird mechanic. It's a very weird mechanic. Okay, that's one failure. Really think our character can grab it from there, but no. No way for me to, like, actually climb the wall and get that. I need more than one box to accomplish that, and I can't get any boxes. Okay. Well, let's try the other mystery. And then there's one puzzle I do know how to solve, so I'm going to go do that. Worst comes to worst. No, that wasn't the right way. I take that with me. Alright, so... Oh. Okay. You can stop doing that. There's only 4 puzzles remaining, I think. Take that pot with me. I think there's one in here. I have to look up to be absolutely certain, but I'm pretty sure there's one in here. Because you have the green box, which I guess we did use the box movement mechanic. I need to enter the box. I think I see it, actually. Huh. I think I see it. That's too high? Yeah, I think I see it. Okay, I need to throw the box out the window. You see that little bit up to there, the upper right? I think that's how you do it. Now, last time... Ah, crap. Well, this is solvable. Last time I did this, I used the box to help me ascend. Which still might be possible. Okay, I want to take this box in one frame, I think. Okay, so now... Oh wait, I can use this box to start. And then if I go up a frame... Oh, did I go in multiple frames? I need to go multiple frames, I think, for this to work properly. Many, many frames. This brick can only be in the upmost frame. Okay. Now we'll see if we did this right. Well, actually, no. We don't start with the... okay, we'll do this right. Okay, so go up one frame. Or really... Now we'll go down one more frame. Down one more frame is more fun. Okay, the box is here. I do want to still use the box, though. Use this box here. Throw that as far as I can. Use this to get this box upward. Okay, cool. Then take our box with us. Take our box with us to squish. Then we can go up. Oh, never mind. I didn't stick it. Oh, that's crap. Yep. I need to stick the box before I do that. Alright, well, restart. Hope the puzzle might not be too difficult after all this, because I see only one way to make this work. And if it's a puzzle where I can easily mess up, boy, am I going to mess up a lot. Good question. I frequently don't. That's the best answer I can give. Stop doing that. There was an achievement for reaching a depth of 20, which I did basically on purpose. So I would say it was unlikely up until any point recently I was at depth 20. This part is easy. Take this. Exit via the pot. That's all you have to do. Well, exit via the cauldron. Coming from the jar. Row of the cauldron. Okay. This time may be different. In, go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. Okay, I'm in many depths. So that my basic plan was correct. Well, not that part. Not that part. Ah. This is fine. Okay. Now that box is stationary. When I hop out of the box, will be where it was. Okay. That's it. I need to get the brick up there. Which I could have done because I still have another frame. Okay. I'm close. I'm close to getting to the puzzle. No. You think I want to go the other way. Drop that. Okay. I know what to do. Just have to do it. Then enter the box a great number of times. So I don't have to worry about how many times I've entered the box. So I never need to go back up to the top level. It's just fine in Boxland here. Okay. And then we go... Well, we're not going to enter the box. We go up a box, so it doesn't matter. And this is fine. We grab our box. Exit our box. The other box. We get our brick. We realize we screwed up. Can I fix this? I might be able to fix this. I am unoptimistic I'm going to be able to fix this. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Weird, it didn't go through. Oh, well, that's bad. Are you kidding? Oh, it came back. Yeah, this happens. That's weird. Anyway, how you doing, Matt? Hopefully I can see your message coming on the other screen. Why does OBS need to give me notifications now? And is that ever going to go away unless I tell it to go away? I don't care about badges and... I'm busy solving puzzles. So that, okay. Screwed up by not sticking it to the wall. Oh, the other way to tell how deep you are is the backgrounds repeat every 5. So you see this massive circles? I'm now at a depth of like 11 or something. 10-ish. Well, this is disconcerting. My connection is apparently unstable. Is OBS still happy? Fine last time I was here. Rip. It's still going. Anyway. I'm just jumping through into boxes, into boxes, into boxes. Come on now, good. I don't know, I guess just internet hiccup. Initially I thought that, like, this room wasn't good for my sister's internet, but, like, it's one of the better rooms in my sister's condo for internet. The router's just to the left. On the squish. I don't like that position. Yeah, still not streaming from home yet. Soon. Okay, that's stuck good. Grab my brick. Accidentally solved the puzzle. The wrong puzzle. I'm unhappy about that. That wasn't... No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create a paradox. And I failed. Horribly. GG anyway, alright, fair enough. Clouds hug. Yes, they do. Yeah, this is a specific mechanic for this area. Yes, yes I do. In fact, Patrick's Parabox was inspired by this game. Or Parablocks. It's mentioned in the credits. Okay. We've gone deep enough. We don't need to go deeper. No more Inception. Take my brick with me. Patrick's Parabox. Yeah, it's a really good game. Highly recommend it. Okay. On the way down. No. Is it my game? I wish. That's a very cool puzzle game. Alright, there we go. I have my brick. Brick, box, throw! And it's gone. Haven't I been here before? No, I definitely have not been here before. I feel like I've been here before. Wait, what? Why is there... Huh. What? It was a green cauldron. Nope, this just has a green background. Huh. I was confused. Alright, so... There doesn't seem a lot of ways I can actually hose myself here, which is delightful. I can take this box in here, which contains itself. Oh, there's another box. Oh, that's important. Let's not do that yet. Let's visit the other box and take a moment to think about how this box works. So I can bring a key. I can use a fan to bring a brick back if I mess with cauldron stuff here. It's dangerous, but it's doable, but it's dangerous. This goes to the same room, just a different instance. I definitely need the fan here to get upward, and I think, yeah, I'm gonna need the fan. I need the fan to get up. There too. So I need to use the fan in 2 spots. So first problem, get a key. I need to be able to get more than 1 key, which is why this box exists. Okay. So let's bring the fan into Key World. What's up, Big Brawler? How you doing? Looks like the connection's finally stabilized. Congratulations on your release for C3. I saw it in the thread. I haven't gotten to play it yet, because... 1 second. Because I forgot to turn off the fan, is the end of that sentence somehow. Anyway. Not what I meant to do. Getting the key is a simple thing. I'm just basically the reason I haven't gotten to play that kind of thing yet is I'm still on the wrong coast. Oh, it's gonna be confusing. I better leave this one over here. Jump in. Fly high. Have key. Alright, cool. Oh. That's the problem with bringing the thing in here. Crap, okay. Thought you wouldn't be able to finish the hack, but you got around it. Nice! I destroyed the key. I destroyed the key. Can I fix this? Yes. Kind of. I think. No, then I'll destroy the box. Start over because I destroyed a resource I needed. Got around. Nice. Nice. Yeah. I still haven't gotten to play anything from C3. Because I've been in the East Coast for a very long time, and I'm ready to head back to the West Coast next week, thankfully. I'll be done. I'll be able to go home and use the Super Nintendo and play games as I intended. It's always kind of a bummer when you miss out on like C3, because like it's a lot of fun to go and play, and also there's just a ton of moderating that needs to get done. Like people submit so many hacks during C3. But it feels like the last few C3s I've been away somewhere else. Crap. Why did this have to be both involved and easy to mess up? At least it's a new puzzle. I'm not still staring at the same 3 puzzles over and over. Okay. Exit via the cauldron. Exit via the gift shop. It's always weird that, like, entering a cauldron state the first time puts you in a different state, in a different place than the cauldron. Okay. Throw the box, and we're back in here. Cool. Now for a great amount of box throwing. Enter, 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 enter. But yeah, there's like a bunch of hacks I've missed out on, and there's a few I owe people moderations for, and then, just to make it even more fun, I still have to do QLDC stuff. Go. Ah, this is too high up. You know, that's the opposite of what I wanted. I like it when games have an undo button. It's bound to happen. More than once. Anyway, it's a really cool game. I'm at a very late stage of it, so things are really difficult. And to be fair to Braid, Squiggles, even in Braid, rewinding didn't always work. Though apparently Braid's getting a remake soon, a remaster soon. Whichever it is. Like this year, I think? Oh, I did actually disconnect. Oh, holy shit. I did not realize that it happened. Oh well. One of the reasons I started, like, recording things off of Steam, or handling my own recordings locally, it just made this sort of thing less annoying. I think that's high enough. Come on. Well, I go in the box many a time. Nope. I am a little bit scared I'm running out of frames. This might be the outermost frame. It isn't! Hooray! Okay. Alright. Of course, I had to fall through the box. Okay. Got back to where I was. Now let's get this key. Because that one's free. This is fine. I'm not destroying anything by doing this. Oh. Right, I didn't do the... I need to bring this with me. That's the thing I need to do. Okay. Take this with me. And then we can set the situation as we see fit. Okay. So now the real question. There's only one of these. I definitely need to open the store at some point, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. I might need to produce more keys. Let's leave these things in the outer frame where they're safe. This whole area is disconcerting to me, because I think without some severe cauldron messing with, but I think this actually might be the trick, is that this cauldron... I take it down one level from this, do I lose something? I don't think I do. I think I'm fine if I do this. See what happens if I move this, because I don't know what's going to happen. No, it doesn't move. Okay, cool. Feel like puzzling? You must sleep? Fair. Sleep well, Matt. While I figure out what I'm doing. I think I can do something with this pot. Oh, what's up, Fen? How you doing? Now I have 2 pot? Now I have 2 pot. Cool. I can produce many pot. Have some ads. Of course. Okay, so I can open this. Packing while lurking. Oh, nice. Going somewhere fun? Hopefully. Okay. Throw that. Take this. Be careful. Boston. Oh, fun. I have never really been to Boston outside of winter. I don't think I ever will. But Boston's a fun place from what I understand. I've mostly just seen the inside of MIT. Oh no. Oh wait, this is fixable. Kind of. Never been. Hopefully it's fun. Yeah! Diddlord has a lot of vegetarian pizza places, of all things. Don't understand how that works, because, you know, you can just get a vegetarian pizza at a regular place, but here we are. I can make this jump now, but I won't be able to carry an object up there. I need 2 bricks. But we've already proven we can get more than 1 brick. If we have more than 1 key. If we have more than 1 key. Okay. I'm going to move this here, because I have cauldrons here. This is safe. The outermost frame. If I destroy this cauldron, it doesn't matter, because I just spawned another one that's the same. Okay. In fact, I didn't need to bring this cauldron with me, because it spawns another cauldron. Okay. Does this work? Can I go back using this cauldron? Yes, this is not going to get confusing at all. The only problem with this brilliant plan is I needed to not mess with the fan yet. So I need to be able to bring more than 1 key down so I can build things, and I need the fan to be able to do that. This one. How high is this jump? Yeah, no, that's too high. Okay. Ah! I used the fan too early. One thing I can say that is quite reasonably nice, I wouldn't say it's great, but like taking the train, if you're going to other places on the East Coast, is actually pretty pleasant. It's not the best train I've ever been on, but the Acela is okay. And honestly, if you're going anywhere else in the East Coast, from like, say, Boston to DC, because that's where it runs, it's kind of time comparable to taking a flight. Or at least kind of feels that way, at least, depending on where you're going. Has that one key advantage. Okay. We had time to explore the places. If you don't mind me asking, what are you going out for? Hopefully something fun. Do not feel obligated to answer that, by the way. There we go. Concert date. Oh, nice! Well, that should be a lot of fun. Right, take the green one. That's too high. That's good enough. Not good enough. Such a nerve-wracking part for this. There we go. Well, who you seeing then? I mean, the concert. I don't necessarily want to know about the person. PII and all that. Pocket. I've never heard of Pocket. Take this with me. Smuggle it out. Seems no one has. Now these things happen. English progressive metal group. Okay. That sounds like a fun time then. Prog metal is a good type of metal. Okay, and I got my thingamajig. Okay, now to be careful here. I don't want to destroy this frame. I can use this to get more keys. If I can come out. The question is really, how many keys do I need? Wait. My method of smuggling this object around no longer works. Because I need the box that's in the upper frame. Does that matter? If I destroy this world, this cauldron goes. But there's a cauldron in the outer world. This thing is still where it was. I guess it's fine. Yep. Okay. I enter box up here. If I enter the box up there, then I can move this. Okay, cool. Oh, there's no key here. Right, that's the bigger problem. I can use this and one box to go up indefinitely, but I'd need the other box. And I've just hosed myself, haven't I? Yup. This is tricky. Because if I don't... Wait. No, this cauldron doesn't change anything. And I've left that up there, which is not what I meant to do. So far I've solved 0 puzzles. Well, I solved half a puzzle. Let's go with that. Even if I frequently unsolve it. Now I actually don't know how long I've been streaming. It's irritating. About an hour, I guess. It's a minor bit of cruelty to have one of the most involved paraboxes require more difficult puzzle solving. Oh, I could have done that to get a little extra height, too. Huh. Not that it matters. I've gotten pretty good at getting the height I want. Oh, I didn't throw it. Okay. So, I think worst comes to... Wait, I took the thing again. Worst comes to worst, I'm gonna beat the game. Love the concept of entering a paradox instead of a different kind of paradox to get a double paradox space, but having to redo that every time if you make a mistake, a double paradox space is... Yep. Kind of wish it would just let me reset from the frame I was in. Just be like, oh, you can go back to the paradox space, or take a shortcut now, since you've earned it already. That would be like a nice quality of life thing, but eh. How you doing, Kappa? Like, this is just the one that takes the most effort to set up, because you have to do the inbox, 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 inbox. At least it's a very quick inbox. Just keep boxing. So much box. Okay. This is fine. Game really is an undo button, or at least a restart from Paradox. Yes, I am with you 100% on that. A restart from Paradox button makes too much sense. Wait. Parabox? Not specifically Patrick's Parablocks, whatever it's called. But the thing I'm doing here, where I'm trying to get myself into an inconvenient situation. By destroying the green box and trying to come back out of it, it puts me in a weird space, which is kind of important. Okay, so here's my problem. I have this box. I can get a block. I don't know how many blocks I need. I can get as many blocks as keys, if I can produce the keys. I can clone copies of this box. But I don't really want them right now, if that makes sense. They're not interesting to me yet. I'd like to make copies of this box, but I can't. There's one key here, which is a weird freebie key. I need to enter this from the other side to get the other key. So really what I want to do is at least demonstrate that I can get this key without messing up. That's our first stop. But I can't without being able to use the box. That's where I'm at there. Oh, wait a second. I don't need to do this in 3 steps. I can do this in 1 step. Well, well, no, I can't get back into this cauldron. I have to get back into the cauldron to be able to smuggle this thing back upward. Which is how I get the first one. The first one's free. The first one's free. No, don't fall off. Taking you with me first. It's the most precious of resources. Okay, there we go. I still think I need blocks, because I only have 1 fan. I need to be able to get the fan up here, which requires, I think, 2 blocks worth of height. I can only get a block per key, so I have to figure out how to get more keys. So an option I can see would be to move this into here. Would a block help in acquiring a key? I think a couple blocks. But the problem is, I guess you probably haven't seen this yet, is the way you get blocks is you have to spend a key and move that. And you have to kind of burn a cauldron to do so. It's a little confusing. Go back through. Oh, go back up a frame. Right, okay, so that's still where it was. I have an idea. Let's see if this works. So now this is a stable spot with this pot in it. I want to enter this pot. I can then come out this way. Use this to acquire the other key. Go back into this pot to protect the key. Because I need to keep this cauldron alive. Okay, cool. I can... Okay, I can now theoretically create an infinite number of keys. If I make my moves correct. So now I have 2 keys. So at least I know the moves to do that, except I keep leaving the block, or keep leaving the fan up there. Which is a problem because I can't retrieve it. So let's not do that again. So I can now generate an infinite number of keys. I think the undo button is in a different game. The undo button is in a different castle. Okay. The one nice thing about solving a puzzle like this, it's kind of like the Kaizo thing. Once you've done it enough, you've done enough of the intro parts, the later parts come a lot faster. Okay. Yeah, and beyond this, I still haven't made any actual progress on other puzzles. Like, this is the one thing I've figured out. I guess I also did figure out, I think I know how to beat the game now. Oh, hello. Well, that's a lot easier than the usual. Much less involved. Okay. So, let's get the first key first. Because I know the moves for this. I do feel like once I have all the keys I want, I'm going to need to just be really careful. Okay. Throw that. Throw that. Throw that. All of them go over there. Okay. Get the key out to this frame, because this is pretty safe. Oh, wait, yeah, this is a safe frame. This is the outermost frame. I can't destroy this if and if I want to. Okay. So now enter this. No, wait. Need to move the green one first. Otherwise it will destroy itself. Throw in the box. Grab my cauldron. Take the cauldron up a step. Up. Smuggle. Throw with a key. Throw with a fan. Take the cauldron. Put the key in the other cauldron to keep it safe. Leave. Okay, cool. We've established a way to create keys. It's touchy, but it works. Leave the key. If only. I love the sound effects in this game. Alright. Cool. Then leave this area. We now have access to 3 keys. Hooray. Alright, so now the next step. The next step. So now that I have a key, I need to use it and the fan. Do this. The fan will always persist. I can always... okay, so an important detail is I never want to enter this on the purple side. Ever. But let's take the fan with us. You know what? Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm going to get one more key just in case. I'm not sure exactly how many keys I need. It's better to be safe than sorry. Okay. Oh wait, no, I don't need to do that. I just need to go through. Guess we'll do that. I don't know why I brought the cauldron up there. Okay, cool. Key safe, cauldron safe, thing safe. But now we have 4 keys. I hope that's enough keys. The next part is trickier. I think what I need to do... I can always bring another cauldron, but once I bring that cauldron... I can always exit a different cauldron. Kind of. I think I can do this. So let's take this cauldron, bring it to top level, take the fan, put it here for the time being. I'm not really sure yet what I want to do with it. So I have a second cauldron. So I jump in here. Is that my problem? Is that I never have another cauldron if I do this? I can bring, actually, well, if I'm willing to go to the top level, I can do this twice, I think. So I take the cauldron, because I need a way to get back. I need a way to smuggle this out. That's all that's all I need this cauldron for. Yeah, that's all I need this cauldron for. This is fine. And a way to get keys. That's the other important thing. Leave that down there for the time being. Pick this up. These holes make me nervous. Okay. I can smuggle out my first brick. Let's see. Yeah, definitely did a second brick. Okay, now bring this back. I really just need 2 bricks in this. So we bring this. We can create an infinite number of these, so that's cool. And let's hop into it with this. Cool. Guess I could probably do this trick more than twice, if need be. But I think I only need to do it twice. Gonna carefully take it with me. Yeah, with 2 keys I can definitely do that. And then I can just bring the fan with, and I'm done. That was involved. But very sensical. Alright, 3 keys, or 3 puzzles remain. Flight, drop, or flight, voyage, and something else. I still don't get flight, I still don't get voyage. I'm gonna bounce around voyage for a few more minutes. If anyone has any good ideas on either of these somehow, feel free to shout them out, because these 2 I've got a stumped on. This one especially, because there's next to no... Well, not this one specifically, the next one. Speaking of setting up paradoxes inside of themselves. But this one doesn't require nearly as much precision. Throw it! I do love that. It's very satisfying. Okay. Also, I've tried bringing a fan with me. It doesn't work. The fan would have solved all my problems, but you cannot actually bring it upward. Believe me, I tried. Alright, so I have 2 boxes. Each one has a thing that prevents you from bringing in items from the outside. The problem I need to solve is how to bring a single key over this wall. If I could move the box... yeah. If I could get both of these out, that would solve the problem, but I can only ever get the key out. There's got to be like a simple solution that doesn't involve the weird cheese thing I'm doing here. I'm gonna try the cheese jump a few more times, because I don't think it's ever going to work, but it would be so cool if it did. Yeah, I don't even bump the ceiling, so trying to use the low jump doesn't solve. And also, items travel indefinitely. Our wall clips back down. I did find a kind of wall clip, which is why I could throw the key the way I did. Guess I'll show that off really quick. But yes, for the most part, they are patched out. So, like, you can see right here, I can't quite take the key with me, but I can throw it up, and it will stay. That's not supposed to be the case. So, you can see right here, it only seems to work if you're misaligned. So, like, throwing it up here does nothing. You even hear, like, the lack of collision noise. Where there was some weird collision noise before. So, no matter how many times I do this, it's never going to go up there. And what's going to happen if I throw this is it's just going to travel to the other wall. And if I go down there, I'm stuck. So I don't want to do that either. Like, what I really want to do is, like, move this box into this box and somehow retrieve it from the wall, which is really the same as retrieving the key. The other thing that'd be cool is if I could actually get the stone block out, but I can't. I believe there's no way of doing so right now because of how you can only jump 3 tiles high while carrying an item. You can do that, though, which is kind of cool, but I don't have another brick to make that work. So that's where I'm at with these. Kind of wish I could look up a hint, but there's not. I don't know if there's like a UHF-style hint system for this, because I just need like one small insight on either of these, I think. And then I'm done. But I don't know what it would be yet. As much as I'd love that to be the case, you can only grab items when they're at rest, no matter if they're stuck to something or not, or if you are going down. Like you can hear, I'm trying to grab it. So you have to be going downward for the item to be grabbed. So you have to have either 0 or negative velocity, Y velocity to pick up items. That is my understanding of the system so far. As much as I'd love to like do a key grab and jump over, and it'd be so cool. But keys don't have collision in this game. Box jump! The only other like hint I have is that the solution will make me groan. From someone who actually knows how the game works. Who's beaten the game. So, that's what I know. A really good place to put this is there. I don't want to fall into it while doing dumb things. And I'm not even getting the noise nowadays. Oh, you know what? Actually, this game got patched No, Taiji got patched today. Different game. I was thinking that maybe that this had gotten patched out in its entirety, but no, I've already abused it once to get the key. But I don't seem to be able to repro the noise thing. Maybe my computer woke up in a different floating point rounding mode and something magical happened. This shouldn't actually happen. When programs start, they set the rounding mode. There they are. There it goes. Because everyone kind of wants to start from the same basic thing every time, and if you had to let the mode change, it would be bad. I don't think I've ever actually set the floating point mode to something else, or rounding mode to something else. It's never been something I've needed to do in my life. Something you can do. I think it's just like a normal floating point instruction to tell it, or you're setting the flags register somewhere, but I've never done it. I have written x86 or x87 floating point assembly stuff, I guess. But it doesn't really help us here. So yeah, I'm kind of back to nothingness on either of these. I don't have any good plans. If you stack up enough keys, they don't actually become cohesive and block other keys. I think objects will always be able to stick to walls, even if there are other objects that are already stuck. I don't believe there's any limit. It's just a property of object rather than property of the location. I definitely couldn't have brought... Yeah, okay, I definitely couldn't have brought items in with me because it needs to be too high if I want to make the jump. So I can clear 3 tiles unburdened, but I can only clear 2 tiles while burdened. So there's no way I could have brought an item in with me. I really would have wanted that fan. That fan would have solved all my problems. Might go back to flight for a little bit and try to piece my way through that. Yeah, let's look at flight for a little bit. I don't think there's anything here that's terribly cool in terms of, like, making the game weirder. Or wait. What frame am I in? I'm in that one. Doesn't really matter which I throw as long as I throw the one I don't go into. Take the box with me just in case. Nope. Huh. Well, you know, that's interesting. Not helpful, but interesting. I could bring an object with me and use it. I think actually for this one I could do this. This might actually be possible. I'm not sure how exactly it'll be useful. Right, that doesn't work. You can't really do this. I can't take a cauldron with me. I mean, I can smuggle a cauldron in, but it's not going to change anything. This is the right one? No. This one. But if I'm on the red side, couldn't I bring it back? No, I'm in a weird space now. I can bring a cauldron here. Woo, cauldron! And I can bring this here. But I guess the interesting thing here is that because it's an outer frame place, I can, because I have bricks, I can, in fact, use the items from the outside world, which is not often the case with these. Which is interesting. I'm not sure it helps, but it's interesting. There we go, get our key out so we have all our items. Alright, so now we can take this. Actually, let's leave this be because I don't really need 2 of them. We can get our brick. We can get our second brick. And then I can smuggle these out. Oh wait, no, it's a one-way. I can't do that. Alright, well. Right, because those are one-ways to me. It was a cool plan while it lasted. Makes the screen more interesting to see with all this random crap on it, though. Alright, well, we're back to our standard of we need to figure out what to do with this. The issue here is I need to be in this box in some context with 2 keys. I could bring 1 key with me. Because I can use a block to get there. Just take my foot off this, that's not good. Bringing the 1 key with me doesn't do me a lot of good. It does make me feel good about having a key. But that's about it. So you put the key here. So one thing I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do was launch myself at the wall. Thanks, box. Was launch myself over here and pick up the item as I go up. But no, you can't do that, as I just demonstrated. And that key's lost, but it doesn't matter. I'm not in a bad state yet. I have all my items still. I haven't destroyed any boxes. I've only destroyed things that don't have permanent value. So I can't do that jump. So I got my box back. I can get my box up there, which is interesting. According to other people, this is the hardest level of the game to beat. Or hardest whatever type of level this is, I suppose. Right. It's just a case of I don't see any moves. Like, I feel like there's some, for both of these, there's some small thing I'm missing. Like, there's something very insidious about a mechanic. So the reasons I can say my understanding of this is believe it correct. Makes you realize why people use dark mode in computers. Your default mode user. How you doing, Fries? If you think these were bad, if you think that's bad, when I was playing Scapegoat 2, there are these stained glass window levels, and they are so bright. So ridiculously bright. Well, that was the one trick I know. But yes, I can see why this might be causing some pain. What's how you doing, Fries? I remain confounded as to what I'm supposed to do with this area. I can create an infinite number of these boxes, which means I can reposition that box to my heart's content. But it doesn't solve the basic problem of needing 2 keys. You should blame Clarifex in Unity. Well, Unity is already on the way out, isn't it? Or at least it thinks it is. It's probably okay. Get rid of this excess box. We'll put it up here. Sleep time. Good luck. Thanks. Sleep well, Fen, and hope you have fun in Boston, seeing the show and peoples. Yeah, Unity fucked up. People are less excited about them. About their product. It's all about Godot now. Or Godot, if you want to be that kind of person. Though Godot sounds like a way better engine name than Godot, honestly. What does an engine do? It moves pixels around. Godot. It just makes sense. Amongst other things, but you know, then you're just programming like STL or something. I still like my idea of smuggling things forward, but I don't think I can. I could make a big stack of boxes over there, but it wouldn't help me. I can't go down through these, right? No, those are one-ways. I knew that from earlier. I just didn't want to accept that fact. Yeah, I'm at a point where I just don't know what to do. Like, there's no play in this system as far as I can tell. Like, I can use this brick in conjunction with stuff to reposition the green box, which is great. I need to be inside the green box to do anything, and I've already brought forth one item. So I can't re-enter the green box at this point. I take the green box in here, not top level, but I can get an infinite number of bricks. But I can do the same thing by taking that box into this box. So that's great. I can build a tower of bricks by bringing this box in. If I bring the green box in here, I can use it to get down there, but I can't ever use it to get back up because I can't re-enter this box. Like, I need to be able to move the green box to do that, and again, I need to be able to exit via this. And I can't enter the box while it's stuck to the wall. That's something you're not allowed to do. So if I did this, I could enter and have one key in the other area, but that's nothing. So in order to get 2 keys, you have to either have a key with a green property of some sort, or bring it into an area that already has a key, or bring it from a lower frame upward. So that's the theory I have, is that the configuration I need to have in order to open the 2 boxes is, in order to open the 2 gates is this. And that somehow I need to be able to retrieve 2 keys in this position, but I don't have a box. I need a box to do that. So, like, there's something subtle about the object graph here that I'm just not seeing. So that's where I'm at right now. I think I'm going to get up, have a stretch break, and think about my life and this puzzle. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. It was a good stretch break. I spent some of it petting cats. Because there were cats to pet. Conveniently in the room adjacent here. Okay, there's something I'm missing. This is kind of like when I was trying to cause paradoxes in the final level. Like, there's something important that I'm missing about how to think about this puzzle. Also, this collapsed at some point, which is kind of hilarious. I also got an achievement by juggling items. I think there's another one for, like, oscillating quickly, but we'll see. I guess may as well try it. It was very easy to do on a keyboard and very difficult. That wasn't that hard. Just do that anytime I'm bored. Whee! Oh, the horn noise makes it even better. Okay, so yeah, I'm missing something on both of these. It's like a very key and important insight. No pun intended. Possibly to do with how the snow stuff works. Okay, well, I guess we know for a fact that this doesn't work. Like, I can't leave an item and hope it stays in frame unless it's green, and this is not green. So, with that in mind, what can I do? I don't know, I think I might need to take a hint on this one. Because, like, there's one piece of this that doesn't make sense to me. Well, no, there's a lot of pieces that don't make sense to me. But the big one is... Wait, I have 2 of these again. Oh yeah, I didn't throw it down. Which one's the odd man out? This one. Getting rid of this one. And by that I mean hiding it behind a block. But yeah, with the rules of the game as they are, I don't see how in the world I can get 2 keys back out of that frame with the tools I've been given. I can get 1 forward, but then I can't do anything else. I can bring the box in, and I can get 1 into that area, but then I don't have the green box. Oh, I guess I could do that without the green box. I can bring in 1 key from up top, but then I can't get another one by returning. So I need to have 2 keys. I can't simply bring 1 key in, because I can do that. I can bring 1 key in already. That's easy. Bringing 2 keys in is the problem. I need 2 keys. It needs to be after I've entered the green box, I think, because I use the green box to travel upwards, because, like, you could just easily do this. Just may as well show with the brick. Enter the box. Throw with a brick. No, I don't need the brick to do this. Throw with a box. Exit box, hold right, and bam, I'm up here with 1 item. And then I can, I'd have to repeat the process, which again doesn't help me because I need to have exited to get up there. So yeah, that doesn't even work. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take a hint on this because I've just spent so much time confounded by this. Let me see if I can pull it up. This do. can only bring one item into the other room other than a green chest. What should it be? Notice the... Oh. Dag nabbit. Notice the green cauldron in the paradox puzzle doesn't need to be green. Yep, you should make it invalidity again in the paradox zone. Bring items from there. This is the one I'm doing? Like, I guess I did notice that, kind of. But then I have... Alright, this is a cauldron-based one, so I have to use cauldrons to do it. Are there any items in this area that I need or want? Like, other than a cauldron and this box, I want a cauldron, but if I use the cauldron, I end up in a weird space. Yeah, I want the other one. I want to be able to move the box. But if I enter the cauldron again... like, I can get this cauldron. Which is cool. I bring the cauldron. Okay, so I can keep going in the cauldron. That's cool. Having a cauldron would do what for me? I have a cauldron now. But I could... it just refreshes the room every time I do it. I don't understand how that helps. I also lost my box, so now I can't make a new cauldron. Green cauldron doesn't need to be green. Make an invalidity again in the paradox zone. Bring items from there. With that knowledge, what does that get me? Like, I discounted it as unhelpful. Because there's only... okay, so this room... the puzzle here is just throwing the cauldrons around. That's all the puzzle is throwing the cauldrons around. There's no items I can bring forward that would be useful. If I did bring any of them, they come from the bottom. Wait. Oh, wait. No. Okay. I think I understand now what it's telling me to do. I hate it. It's not this green cauldron that matters. Okay, let's see if this works. Dear Lord. Yeah, because part of the problem is I completely forgot what the other side of this looks like. Ah. Thank you for sticking. Okay, let me take this off that page. I don't want to be looking at that. There we go. Grab this. How do I set up the paradox in this one? I need to bring this in. I need another box, because I need to be able to move it somewhere else. So oh, no, wait. Yeah, I need to be able to bring it somewhere else. So enter the green one with the other box. And then take it forward. Throw in the box. And now we're here. Where there's a green cauldron. Okay. What objects can I get here? I can get a key. I can get a box. that contains this object. That is the object I want. That is clearly the object I want. Okay. How would I do this? Get these things. Okay, well, But I need to enter this pot after it's moved in this outer frame.
Thanks for the follow.
I'll thank you for the follow. Still trying to figure out this, not quite penultimate, but close to penultimate puzzle. Yeah, this box is what I want to smuggle forward. Absolutely. Follow what I'm actually playing right now? Yeah, I'm actually playing right now, as far as I know. If I stopped playing, I'd be very confused. But yeah, the follow went through and all that stuff. Watching VODs, I figured you'd follow just in case I was playing this game. Yeah, I'm close to the end. As much fun as I've been having. Almost no one plays this game anymore. Yeah. The reason I'm playing this game is actually a bit silly. It's because... Oh, wait. It's because it works on my Mac. Turns out that's a very important feature. I think I have screwed up again. How did I do this in the first place? Alright, well, let's go back out again. Yeah, I have this puzzle, Flight. No, this is Flight. Voyage and something else. But yeah, I didn't realize just how much there was in this game, Fries. It's a much larger game than I expected once the rubies showed up. In this case, I can at least enumerate the puzzles that I have remaining. There are 3 remaining, as far as I know. Hours of optimizing solutions for speedrunning. You finally wrote a Recursed solver, and surprisingly found stuff you missed. Interesting. I was wondering about that. Because in general, like, it's not complicated. The options you have at any given point are not complicated. So writing a solver I don't think would be that hard. And I think it is somewhat equivalent to theorem solving, but I don't have time to prove it. There's someone else apparently proved that it's, like, RE complete, which is a form of completeness I am not familiar with. Which is interesting to me. I need to bring in a different box. Take this in. Wait, I need to enter this box with that box. And then grab this box. No, I don't need to do that. Just take the box with me. There we go. Problem solved. Throw the box. Okay, now to figure out how to do this right. So the important detail I have so far is I need to recover the fan. That's the really important thing. I can jump in this box with the other with this. I can take that cauldron forward. Game is rough for writing, because A, how do you represent the state, and B, infinite looping and item cloning, and C, the entire stack state is potentially relevant and has to be stored at all times. Fair. Fair. If I do this, I jump back to the pot. I can always jump back to this pot. I want to be able to move the other pot, so I don't think I want to do it this way. If I do this way, go down. Solving Escalate, second to last void puzzle. Took like 30 minutes with all your RAM used up. Interesting. 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I can leave. I don't need to leave. My goal is to... What is my goal now? My goal is to smuggle this pot somewhere. I can take this... Leave it. And I'm stuck. I don't need the key. I have this now. I need to bring the green cauldron out here to this room. Can I bring the green cauldron in this room? No. What can I do? Cause all of these things to fly? No. I think I messed up earlier, which is unfortunate. I can go back to the top level, though. So there's a possibility here. So I can use this to go back. I'm going to need this cauldron at some point. Because it stays where it's supposed to, I can do something with that, probably. Neither of these items will destroy themselves. Ah, right. I need to be able to get this. I can create that box. So if I can get this box outward to the other cauldron, I can do something. What sucks is I solved this puzzle like 2 or 3 streams ago, and I don't remember how I solved it. Okay. Do this. That's in that box. I can move this cauldron now by jumping in this box. So I can move this outward there. I think it's part of solving the other puzzle. Solved it, and yet didn't solve it. I mean, I solved it last time. Green is fine. I can't jump. Like, I solved the diamond puzzle. I haven't solved the other thing. I don't remember what my set of constraints are here. Yeah, the paradox. I'm trying to set this up. I did take a hint on what to do with this, because I was so baffled. If I need to move that, I can enter this. No, because... Yes, because the other one will still be there. So I'm on the green side of things. Okay. It's the hardest puzzle. I've heard. Someone else told me the same thing. I think maybe multiple people have told me the same thing. The fact that I could produce a paradox here was something I missed. A secondary paradox was something I missed. Okay, so I've got this back up to the top level. So now... Now what? Now I can go in here, in the out frame. I can rescue my cauldron, but I need this item in the cauldron. I need the cauldrons to meet. I need the cauldrons to meet up. So I've gone and done something very complicated, and I don't think I needed to. Okay, here we go. So put this cauldron down. Doesn't matter if I enter this or not. I think maybe I shouldn't have moved. Actually, no. Now that I have this out, right? The green one can move independently. I can put one. This one will destroy itself if I leave the frame. I don't want to do that. I do need to move this object. I can move it out. We'll both be in this frame. I need to jump into the pot. Still not there yet. Oh, I can create... wait, I can't... I can create another one of these. Right, okay. So this is fine. Jump in here. I now have a box that lets me smuggle stuff upward to the top. How does this help me? I grab this item. I hop in the box. It's already up. I need to exit via the thing, so that doesn't help. Oh, I can use this to... I can use the cauldron to bounce us out. Oh no, I can just move things. No, that's not it. I can use this to sneak the cauldron back up. I can use this to move that to a different location. Use this to sneak the cauldron up. And then I... Still stuck, actually. Still stuck with the same set of problems. Go up a frame from here and back up to the top level. No, I'm not even back up to the top level. Let's go back up to the top level. Because I'm in here. No, wait, I'm in... Wait, what? Oh, I've destroyed the box. Okay. Back to the same problem. Yeah, I just lost a vital box. Yep. Speaking of involved paradoxes. This puzzle evolved. Yeah. Wait, oh, I threw the wrong one out. I felt the same way about the other one that I hadn't finished up. The one with you with the 2 blocks, you have to fly them upward and then throw the box out the left side of the screen. But I already solved that one, so I feel better about it already. Okay. Yeah, that one's a pain. There we go. Speedrunning, since the precise trick that always kills your run. Oh, you. Yeah, I could see that. You would lose so much time. Okay, so now... No, enter the green box first. Meant to throw it upward. I do appreciate the folly noises in this game. They make me so happy. Okay, now to set up the other alleged paradox. I can't get that. I need to get that other inner box out, along with the cauldron. That's, I think, it. Does that matter? Because then enter with this into the other one. That's not even the right box. No. I need to get the other one in there. That, no. That kills it because it puts it in the other frame. No, I do. How in the world did I set this up in the first place? I brought the other box to that, because now there's 2 of them. I can't do that now. Did I already screw this up? Hope I didn't already screw this up. I think I may have already screwed this up, because I can't get a second copy of this box. Because, yeah, I need 2 copies in order to jump it, and yep. Some fan cauldron shenanigans. Did, but I had more. I need to have 2. I need to have 2 of these boxes for that to work, and I somehow managed to not have that happen. It's quicker. It's not necessarily quicker, but it's simpler to go and undo it. Gotta remember to take a box with me, because it's funny. I realized you could bring that box. I thought that was going to be so clever. But no. But I am glad it was something like logical that I was missing and not just a simple trick. Go. I don't need another copy of this box. What? No! The worst feeling is when you solve 99 and get stuck because of the 1% thing. Yup! But it's the nature of the game. Tis the nature of the game. That's the other pot. That's the one I came out of. Take this pot, throw it. Okay. Back in Paradox Land. Get in the bear. Okay, get out, Max. I learned last time I streamed this from one of the other viewers that apparently this character's name is Little My Ripoff, which I find mildly amusing because I only learned about Little My recently. Apparently a character in Moomin. It might be the case. Depends on how Rico. I think Rico was one of the other options. Did I do this right? I didn't do this right. I really didn't. Oh, crap, I'm not focusing. Rico was one of the other things that was stated. I was just amused about Little My because I only learned about it yesterday. Or her? I'm not sure. I'm not watching any Moomin. I was just trying to read a book to a child about Moomin, which I'd never read before, and was like, this is bizarre. Or I'd heard of Moomin, but I never, like, watched it. I wasn't a, like, Swedish child. Or whatever place it comes from. Very ingrained in your childhood. Oh, I bet. It's kind of like Winnie the Pooh and other places, I imagine. Something you just expect every child to have experienced. I know that in Japan it's Doraemon. It's the big one that every child knows. Or Paddington. Oh yeah, that's fair. Paddington's another very famous bear. I need to enter the green box again. Okay, enter the green box again. Take the green box, put it in this box. Doraemon? Yes. Tashin? I don't know too much. We're talking about like things, media that are important for children in different places. Okay. If I take this, I can move the other cauldron down there, and then I can use some trickery, and I can get a copy. I can never ascend. What I need to do is enter this box with... No, that doesn't work. Oh, does it? No, because I don't have a box to take, because I need to have two boxes. It's like what I need to do is... I had this a minute ago! Okay, I can't move this box backwards, because it's too tall. No questions. I need to get these two boxes to meet. I go in here, then... Oh yeah, I can put this in here. There we go. No, that doesn't work, because I'm stuck in the box. Without the cauldron. I can take the box. I can't clone the box. This is a different place that is irrelevant. I have to be able to get the cauldrons to meet. Which means I need to put them in the same place. unless you're optimizing speed. There's many ways to accomplish the same thing. Unless you're optimizing for a speed run, and then the flexibility makes it really complicated. Fair. Okay, so I need... Can't smuggle both... I can smuggle that out. Does that help me? And then I can leave the room. That leaves the cauldron behind. I can have one or the other. I don't really need the other right now. How did I destroy a step here? Oh, I reset the room. That's how I get the other one, because the cauldron stays. I can go back up to the top level. There we go. Okay, no longer confused. Have the cauldron in here. Didn't ruin anything. Go back to the top level. There we go. So now I have 2 boxes. Then I could leave this in here. I can't take the box with me. Okay. Cool, I can leave this in here now. I still need to get out. Which cauldron am I in right now? I'm in that one. I need to bring both cauldrons and that object out to this outer frame. Okay, that's what we need to do. I haven't ruined anything yet because of the fan. The fan makes it so I can fix my problems. So I can invert this for a second to smuggle this out. Leaving the other cauldron behind, it's important now to bring it back, but I can do this for the time being. Then I can put this here. Partially solve my problem. I should bring the box with me. Oh wait, no, then I can't go around to do this. I can't bring the box with me. I could take the box and go to the outermost frame with it, which means I can now have a copy of the box. Okay, cool. So now I have this box copy out here. I think that that's very important to me. Okay. So now we can go around the merry-go-round again. Hop in here, grab it. Okay, so now that's out. Come on. And this... No, don't fall off. This is out too. Okay, so now I've smuggled all of these items outward. Cool. Don't want to accidentally solve the puzzle. So now I need to do something to rescue this. So regardless of whatever else I do... Oh. I need to get this pot outward. I do have a copy of this box out here. Yes, okay, cool. So I can still go in and pick up things. What matters is I get the other cauldron out, and then I need to get the fan out. That is the tricky bit here. So I need to be able to throw the green cauldron. I need to be able to throw one of the cauldrons over there, so that requires the fan. But they're all in the same frame. But I guess I don't need to have both at the same time, right? Let's see. I had it. I had something. What value did I get out of doing this again? So even if I could sneak forward the box with the keys, I can't really get them upward. Like, what was the value I extracted out of that, even if I did do it right? But at least I know what to do now. Mostly. But the trick really is figuring out what to do with the box, which I didn't get. But the same thing applies to this box. Like, if I could do something with this box, right? Well, no, okay. I bring a box with me. I want the fan. No. Well, yeah, I want the fan. The fan gets me two boxes. What could I smuggle that would allow me to smuggle things? The fan. The fan is what I want. The fan and a box. So what I want to do is put the fan into the key box and take the key box. That's what I want. That's what I believe I want. If I can get both the fan and the key box, because I can invert them, then I'm good. That'll let me the key box, and then I can solve the puzzle from there, I think. Okay, where was I? I was taking this and throwing it in this box. Okay. I feel like even if I took that hint, this still is a very involved puzzle. I might take one more hint on the last one. I need to get the Voyage. I would like to be done with this game now. It's a cool game, but I have played enough of it. I don't want to spend another whole session banging my head against. Yeah, Voyage Ruby is all that's left, and actually beating the game. I know how to beat the game. I'm confident I know how to beat the game. Doesn't mean I know how to beat the game, but I'm confident I know how to beat the game. I think. I guess that doesn't sound very confident now I think about it. But I'm fairly certain the set of actions that I came up with in the shower should work. It was literally like the spirit of the staircase kind of thing. The morning after I woke up, I'm like, this is how this puzzle works. I know how to solve this last puzzle. Okay. Give it the box. Reset the room. I don't need a second box. That's not the plan. I could give it a second box. Why not? It gets 2 boxes. I don't need 2 boxes. Just get in there. Okay. Jump around. Cool to see Ice Palace. Probably gonna need a break. I don't have it installed, but I definitely need a break. I'll consider it. People give me a lot of interesting options, puzzle game-wise. I don't usually play as much puzzle games as I have recently. I like puzzle games. I really do enjoy them, but I haven't. This is the reason I'm playing a lot of puzzle games, because I'm in the wrong side of the country, away from most of my other game systems and my normal setup. I need to sneak this out. What am I trying to accomplish here? I need to... Trying to remember what I want to set up here. It's important. I don't need to go all the way to the outer layer. I just need to jump into the green pot and then move the green pot outward. So I can do that almost any time, as long as this pot isn't in this room. I can put the green pot in a different room and then jump into it. So what I need to do, actually, is take this pot out of this room. I think I understand. We'll see. I want to take this pot out of the room. I want to bring this to this one. Take this pot back in. Okay. I have both objects. I want to put this in here. And then on the other side, I jumped in this pot. I need another object. That's okay. It's on this side. We can kick it to the other side. This is fine. Okay. So if I jump into this one, I end up in the green one. I move the green pot inside here. No. Well, yeah. I have the fan. Which gives me the key box. Is this it? I hope. Wait. Wait. Did I drop it or did I throw it against the wall? I didn't. I left it here. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. So now we create a clone of the box. I was briefly confused to where my green box was. I was so confused. I found it. I know where my green box is. My green box is here. Okay, make sure this is the key box. It has a key in it, as the cauldron. Don't jump at the cauldron. Fart box. Okay, now we go in to this box. We drop this box. We, for the love of God, don't avert. This is fine. That's a fine place to be. Slang for butt. Ah, okay. I don't know if I would have gotten that one without your help, Fries. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking it might be an accordion or something, a fart box. Or literally just a box full of farts, because why not? Some people just really like to fart in boxes. Alright, that was Flight. It's done. Thanks to the GGs. What's up, 1+1? How you doing? They're 1+1, 2. Alright, there's one remaining level, and it's Voyage. I know how to get to the place in Voyage. I just have to do it. I believe I understand how to solve ending. I have not solved ending, though. I figure since there's only 2 puzzles remaining, I'm going to go for it after that. Hello again, Matt. There's this puzzle, and there's ending. I am very confident I could solve ending. I believe it came to me... It didn't come to me in a dream, but it was close. It came to me in the shower. I realized the problem was I needed to create another box, and then I realized, wait, I have a box that creates boxes. Problem solved. Decided to remain awake. Could not sleep. Decided to remain awake till class time. And then the whole day. Sleep on time. Tomorrow, yes. It's a good call. Go for it then. Okay. So we're back to this problem, where there's just some mechanic I'm missing. Let's hope you don't doze off. That's like the worst. You're gonna like stay awake, but then you're like, oh, it's nap time. I have done this too many times in my life where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna lie on the bed for a bit, and like do some light reading, and once the sleepiness passes, I'll get up and be productive. Then I take a nap. Day's shot after that, just how it is. There we go. You've retrieved the key. Which doesn't help us in the slightest because we solved the same problems. Sticky clouds. Yep. Still at it. I solved one puzzle in Sticky Cloud Land, which required going to Dark Land and coming back. Which was really involved. It was very much a... This seems impossible. And then I read a hint and it was like, oh, I understand this is possible now. You just do another loop of a version. But then how does that work? And yeah. All... Turtles all the way down. Okay, so this one. There's next to nothing here. I can't throw the key. I can't make the jump. I either need to bring a brick and a key or something. Brick and key seems like the way to go, or I need to be able to bring the other box and not have it stick to the wall. That's where I'm at with this. And my headphones keep getting tangled in my controller, which is kind of amazing given given how this is set up. Alright, I'm debating whether or not I want to take a hint on this one. Go take a shower. Yeah, that's a good call. Good warm shower, then cool it off. And cool showers help wake up more, honestly. Alright, I'm debating whether I want to take a hint on this, because I have slammed my head into the wall so much on it. I think I kind of do. I still have the hint page open from last time. 1 plus 1 2 equals 2, or 1 plus 1 2 would know the secret to. They have a hint page. This is just Steam. Steam hint page for this was the second hint. First hint was you can only bring one item forward. What should it be? And hint 2 was, did you notice the green column in the paradox room doesn't actually need to be green? You could make it an invalidity again in the paradox zone. Bring items from there. How much longer will be around for? Probably like 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how long it takes me for the rest of this. It could be very short, it could be very long, I don't really know. I might be done by the time you're done showering. We'll see. Alright, here it is. I know how to make the invalidity. You can't get a box from there. It's actually another timing-based map. That's the hint I have taken. It's timing. Wait. Is that really it? Do objects in motion do something weird when you enter boxes? You already hit the wall. Let's practice. No, actually, no, it's easy enough to do it this way. Okay, let's enter this box. This is the longest possible distance for this. Okay, we have the key. We're in no danger of loot. Well, let's experiment in this room, shall we? And what happens when I come back? The key is still stuck to the wall. If I throw from a slightly shorter spot, does it still do the same thing, though? Yeah, it was clearly in motion, and then it goes. How in the world does that help me? It's a timing-based room. The only things I have control over, timing-wise, are... It's timing-based. Having a key in motion as I move doesn't seem to help me. Pull up the correct pages again. Like, that's the only thing timing-based can mean to me. Oh, well that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. That was almost worth failing for. The game doesn't like to let you fall out of the world. Today I learned. Speaking of timing-based. Yeah, I guess in order to prevent that from being a problem and like killing you or putting you into a paradox, it just throws you out of the level. Maybe there were puzzles where that was actually a useful property at some point. Not now, mind, but at some point. So let's not mess this one up by being too fast. I can't bring anything with me. There's no surface to put down a fan, even though I could bring a fan, which would be cool, but I can't bring anything with me. It's timing based. It's timing based. Nope, that definitely hit the wall. Well, maybe it works differently if there's a longer distance. Let's try it. It's timing based. That was what I read, right? I also called it a map, which is fun. Okay. Just want to be careful not to leave the room with the important chest. Important chest, even. Okay. Here we go. I want to throw the key, please. Made 3 of your own levels for this game? Oh, nice! Yeah, I saw on Steam that was one of the guides. There's, like, achievements, that, solving all the puzzles, and how to make a level. Working on a level editor, never got around to it. Oh. So, interesting. So I guess other people probably did, in fact, make a level editor. That didn't... Since the ice caves thing exists. Gotta find a better way to route this cable. It's a timing puzzle. Don't think there is one. You have to go in there and mess with the plain text. Ah, okay. Interesting. Kinda wonder what the format looks like then. Just resume flight as soon as I came back. Yep. So it saves the state of the room exactly as you leave it, which, given the general themes of this game, makes a lot of sense. If I wait long enough, it kind of loses its momentum and just kind of chill. You have nothing to lose by waiting a moment and seeing if it works. No. Is that really the hint I read? It's a timing-based map? I didn't read the wrong one. This is Voyage. You can't get a box from there. This is another timing-based map. Yep, does say that's how you get the ruby. Invalidity from the paradox zone. So yeah, this is the right thing. I double-checked it. It's timing-based. What part of this is timing? How could this be timing? Like, what thing am I timing against? Like, I thought that maybe the way that it worked with the falling objects, but it clearly doesn't. There's only one way to kind of freeze time, which is to go up or down a frame. Well, really, go down a frame, because if you go up a frame, it destroys the object. Time to guess my sanity? Very much so. Very much so. Like, I get the feeling there's just, like, a very small mechanic I'm missing, especially with it's based upon timing. Like, it makes me wonder if there's a way to rethrow the brick after holding it and be higher up or something. But, like, that feels dumb? Like, I can throw the brick up again, apparently. I think I asked someone if it involved fancy brick throwing, and the answer was no. I don't think, because like when you're going down, you already have to drop past it for that to work. I feel like hint 2 is probably just going to give it away, so I don't necessarily want to grab hint 2 yet. But I also think it's such a small level that if I take the second hint, then that's it. Or, like, it's the one inference that matters. How timing comes into it. Timing. Just look this one up yourself and don't like it? Fair enough. It's your birthday in 146 days. Can you buy Modern Saturn? Oh no, the shipping alone would kill me. Surprised you remember I have a modded Saturn, given how rarely I use the dang thing. Is it, like, throw it up in the air and then catch it? Like, what does timing mean? Good listener. Fair. I've used it on stream all... Oh, yeah, you were there. I remember now. Near the end of the stream. The Mansion of Hidden Souls stream. The Mansion of Hidden Souls stream. Because if it's without the definite article, it's the Sega CD game. Yeah, the hints I know so far are that I'm gonna find the solution. I'm gonna groan when I see the solution. It's a timing puzzle, and that you look this one up and you don't like it, which I think is completely fair. It's a timing puzzle. Played a bit of Nights? No, I didn't play Nights. I didn't play Nights into Dreams. The only other thing I played on the Saturn was Bubble Bobble for like 5 minutes. Nights into Dreams is like one of the 3 games that people who like Saturn games, or like know about Saturn games but aren't like really into them, know about. It's like Nights into Dreams, I think Burning Rangers, Panzer Dragoon Saga, or maybe the other Panzer Dragoon games too, but I think those like the really big ones. I remember thinking Clockwork Knight looked kind of cool, but I never played it. I really should get out the Saturn and play games, but you know, when I get home I have to do a lot of Super Mario work before I can get to what I need, get to other things. Timing is misleading for what we're doing here. That's one of the few memories you have from your childhood memories, seeing it in a game magazine. It looks so cool. Yep. I spent a lot of time reading game magazines around the PS1 era. Because when you're in an airport, you don't really... Basically, especially back then in the 90s, when you were at airports, you didn't have a lot of stuff that you could do. Didn't have a cell phone, didn't have a laptop. If you brought a book, you had a book. But you could always go to the magazine stands and read for a while. Efficient ads, oh, they were beautiful for that. Arguably, I think that's still the main purpose of the gaming press in general, is to produce nice ads so you know about games. Not timing, its velocity. Well, there... Wait. Okay, maybe I see it. Like, because dropping the key has some weird properties. Just throw it harder. I wish. Is it something like... I will stress that was actually involuntary. That was in fact a groan. Yeah, it was predicted. The neutral throw. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. There we go. I got all the crystals, diamonds, and rubies in the last tapestry. Useful for achievements and puzzles? Oh, I bet. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. Alright, let's do it. We're down to the last thing. The final puzzle. Because I think I know what to do now. Alright, here we go. You can't take 2 from 3. 3 is less than 2, so you look at the 2 in the tens place. Well, no, we're not actually gonna... I kind of want to do that, but I don't think I know the whole thing. So we take the box, we take this box, we go in here. Here is where I erred last time. I actually don't want to take the green box into this box. I do need one of these boxes, but I want to take a different box. The big chests don't fill with gems? That would be nice, actually. That would be really nice. That'd be a... well... Yeah. Yeah, no, I would like that. I do think the reason why it doesn't is because of how it clues the gems elsewhere. Because then that wouldn't make as much sense. Alright, this is where I erred previously. The key to the whole thing is bringing this box, because I can use it to create additional boxes. That is it. That is the entire thing. So let's do everything up to the point where it needs to be done. I need to grab this. And it can come along. It doesn't really matter where. Now we go up here. Use this to spawn a box. We have this box. We can use this box to get back up there with our other box. Well, with our evil green orb. That's kind of important. And then our other box. So now we're up here with as many boxes as we want. We create one more box. I think this will work. I think this is it. Accidentally win. It could happen. Okay. So now I take this box, enter the green box, enter this box, throw in the green box, take my evil orb, exit out, end up here. Beautiful. And now all I need to do is have my orb meet up with the evil water. So we'll take our box here that we entered on accident and disenchant. I don't think I want to be in there while it does this. Shiny, isn't it? There we go. I've defeated the chests. Now it's a universe filled with keys. A game by Port Punky. Cubes by... Music by Dustin Van Wyck and Leva Flanagan. Hope I got those right. Leia Flanagan, maybe? Ooh, Particle System. Voice, Richard Taylor. I looked him up. You could actually pay him to say stuff. He is a professional. Mostly does commercials, apparently. Creative QA by LeBlanc. Escaped at last with plenty of treasure to show for it. Oh, yeah. Plenty of boxes, too. Any boxes I wanted. And pots. Kind of fractally, aren't they? It's a pleasant ending. The game has no plot, so it doesn't matter. Special thanks to Smeckle, Pippin, Zachtronics, of course, Intel Void, Jackalhead God, and Gaming Mill. Do like me a good Zachtronics game. Don't think I'll ever play one on stream, but I do love them. As the boxes migrate upward to where they're supposed to be. Leaving the world. I guess I didn't really realize that they were 3D models in the game. I kind of assumed they were sprites. Makes sense, I guess. Thank you for playing. Didn't know what to give you for your birthday, so I brought you this box. As long as it doesn't have what I think might be in it, I'm good. And that's it. Did I get an achievement for that or something? Maybe it popped up when I wasn't looking. Do I have all the achievements now? Can I claim that I finished this game? Tutorial time done. Ready for Ice Palace. Oh god. Thanks to the GG. Oh man, I don't know if I can. I'm missing one achievement. What's the one I'm missing? One hidden achievement we're missing. What is it? A lot of people have this one. Red Dancer. The ending should give the escape achievement. Yes, I definitely have the escape achievement. Yes, that was a Lonely Island reference about the box. Random silly achievements. Thread Dancer. You know what the last one is? Well, I've said it's Thread Dancer. If that was your guess, then you're correct. If it's not your guess, then you're not correct. I got the juggling one earlier. I did the spinning one. I think I did look up how to get those. I will admit that. Just because I didn't have any idea what to do with those. But they were fun. Really should have done the spinning one more often. Thread Dancer. I want to spend at least a minute thinking about this one. Leave the game on for 500 days. No, this is not the Stanley Parable. Or Braid. Thread Dancer. It's just another ridiculous hidden achievement. Alright, well, I'm not going to spend too much cognitive effort. I want to 100% this. I'm going to look this up, because I am Confounded. Wait, what? Seriously? There was no way. Off for 5 years ago. I think Squiggles is still working on it. Technically speaking, so am I. Alright, let's get the silly achievement. Oh, now it popped. It showed up in game. It showed up on Steam earlier. It just didn't pop in game. Yeah, hold the action button. I guess that didn't work. There we go. Yo-yo. This is the kind of thing you would have gotten if you were just messing around at some point. It's like, I don't know what to do, and I'm going to scratch my head with my controller while I'm holding it. Oh yeah, yo-yo, of course. That was silly. Absolutely silly. A lot of people get the spinning one we're messing on. Yeah, I could definitely see that. The spinning one I think was cooler. Complete with horn noise. But like I said, if you're like just holding the controller and like scratching your head with it or something, like I could see just holding the action button because you don't know what else to do as an option. Not something most people would do a lot of, but I imagine someone stumbled across it accidentally. And there's the juggling. It amuses me you can get 3 achievements within like 4 seconds of starting the game. But also, we haven't heard this dude in a while, so let's hear him.
No, I've checked the whole room, and I can't see a way out. I didn't miss anything. It was worth a try.
Do love the man's voice. Perfect for this game. Thought there should be one for spamming grab over and over since you did that a bunch of times. I could see it. It'd be a reasonable option. Alright. I think it's time to find someone to raid, because we are done with boxes, in boxes, in boxes, until someone makes another game that involves a lot of boxes and boxes, or I decide to play the ice thing.